Welcome to City Exodus.
Welcome back to City Exodus. You are now watching Country Living Chronicles, episode 12. This is a great testimony of a couple who waited for the Lord to open doors and took it step by step, day by day, and continuing forward in this journey.
Hi, my name is Lito.
And my name is Lora, and we're from California, originally from Loma Linda, not too long ago.
Yeah. And now we're here somewhere in Central California. It was quite a journey for us, so we're here to share our country living search
Journey.
and our journey.
Yes.
And it was really God's leading for us, because we didn't even plan for all these things, and we're just trying to follow where He leads. And
It started when...
I think it started me as a director before Pathfinders. We went to the Oshkosh Camporee, and there was one booth over there. The booth was about edible wild plants. And I asked the lady who was in the booth, I told her, like, what's the significance of all these edible wild plants? And she said, you know what? Time will come when we have to flee to the mountains, and if we find these plants, we have something to eat. And that reminded me, like, oh, is it really so soon that we have to do this? And then moving forward, we were able to attend one camp meeting. And it was all about the journey of, being in the wilderness and country living, and the lecturer told us there's going to be this. And then after a few months, we started experiencing those things, like gridlock. Like, what was the thing? The fire. Yeah, right? And we never thought those things are going to happen. So that started to open our eyes into, what if Revelation 13 will really come? No buy, no sell. And we'll be trapped right there in the cities because we will not be accepting what is against our conscience, right? So it took us a while before it really came down to all this, because later on, when I was already directing a club somewhere in Loma Linda, and then we were also busy, but one friend told us that there are some people somewhere there in Central California that gives lectures about edible wild plants. And that's when we started knowing more and more all about this, including country living. And
that's how we started looking for
properties.
a property.
Yeah, and it was not an easy search. It was not just like we go and then find something.
Even before COVID, we already
started looking. We went as far as Arizona.
Yeah.
Okay, to see the stuff over there. And then we searched for places. And funny was when COVID came, and then that really opened our eyes, like, whoa, this is really bad. And we said, if we stay here right there in the cities, and everybody's infected around us, we could easily, succumb to all these things and be trapped. And so one time we called a realtor, and we said, we want to search for properties. If you have something to show us, But she declined because she said, we're so busy. People are really coming to
There's
the
a lot.
rural
There's
areas.
a lot of people.
And I have to deal with them. So we just kept
Yeah.
on praying until
Praying.
such
But
time
we don't have money.
we don't even have a place where to go.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah,
have.
and then I think there was one time we started to call her, and then she said, "Yeah, I'm available." It was COVID time, so we went and searched, and she showed us at first
A
3 properties,
Mhm.
but then we were not so okay with it, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Until finally she said, there's one more property that we can show you. And so
that's
we
how
said,
we-
let's go. We'll try to look for
And
it.
we
Look
liked
at it.
it. We like the property.
We told her we like the property, but we don't have the money.
Yes, we don't have the money.
So it was just a miracle that
Mhm.
we just said, okay, we'll take this.
Mhm.
But we didn't know how to deal with the finances and
Mhm.
everything else.
Until
So she
it
recommended.
opened the
Um, I
what is
think
that
that was the 401k,
401k, right?
right?
That
Because
you
COVID was there, and then the government had this program to open the
To
401k so that everybody
can
can get their money
without
and
what is
without
that?
paying too much taxes or whatever.
No
Yeah,
penalty.
penalty.
No
Yeah.
penalty.
Yeah. So
So we took the money, just enough to pay for the property. It was really a miracle. So the money that I took was just enough for the property.
yeah.
Yeah,
So that's when
it's really a blessing.
we got the property.
Mhm.
But our journey didn't stop there,
Mhm.
because if we had some friends. There were even 4 families. We went to Arizona, and these 3 friends of ours, they got their property, they had a house, the other one also, and we were the last.
Mhm.
We were not able to leave the cities. But I remember there's a statement in the Spirit of Prophecy that says, while you're still in the city, keep doing missionary work.
Mhm.
So even though we were in the cities, we were distributing tracts
Tracks.
and literatures. So we just kept doing God's work. We kept on praying, although it must be discouraging. But we said, let's just keep going.
Yeah, we were just praying.
Yeah.
If it's our time to go, then yeah, God will open up
Yeah.
everything, because they say you have to step forward and then
Yeah.
God will open.
Yeah. Step on the waters and God will open up the way.
Yes.
So it took us how many years through the COVID?
2019 up to now.
Yeah, so that's almost 5 years we have been
Is it 5 or
in the
4?
cities,
Oh.
and we just kept on praying, and
then
we were tied up with the house where we were renting,
renting.
because there was like a contract. We cannot just leave until such time that we said, I think it's really time. We
decided to let
go forward.
Yeah, go forward.
Because remember we told you about we having the property, but it was just raw land. Okay?
There's no house, no
So
building
no house yet, but we do have a well in it,
and a small shed that we built for stuff.
to store some of our stuff. But then we said, we still insisted on, let's move and to the country. The best option we had was basically to rent a house
temporarily.
But it was so difficult also to find a place in this locality, because there's almost no houses for rent. And if we have to buy a property, the prices here in the countryside is also sky high.
It went up.
Yeah, it really went up. So we just kept on praying that hopefully God will provide. In fact, one of our prayer was, if we are able to rent, we'll pray that the owner will also be of the same faith as we do.
Yeah.
Okay? And then we just kept searching, and then we called some friends. There was even a friend who told us that, oh, it's still being occupied, but sometime on this date it will be vacated, but they still have to repair it.
Repair the...
Yeah, fix But then the time was running that she had to
I have to work.
work. Okay, so finally,
Like a friend said something that, oh, there's an available, like
yeah, available rental property.
rental. So I told him, okay, can you message?
Mhm.
Can you message
So we
him?
just called that friend, and fortunately he said, sure,
Yeah.
no more background check. You're welcome.
Yeah.
So we just, thought if that's God's plan for us to be in that property, He will give it to us.
Mhm.
So without any further ado,
We
we,
came.
we
We
came
came here and checked
and
the
checked the
area.
property, the area,
Yeah.
and said,
Yeah.
I think this is perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect for
So,
us.
nothing to worry.
Mhm.
God provides.
Mhm.
And the owner of the property,
And we also found out that the owner was also praying that
the
the
renters,
renters
will also
would
be of the
also
same
be,
faith as we
yeah,
do. So it was
Seventh-day
like
Adventist. So
much
yeah.
made in heaven.
I know. God really knows, He knows what you need. He will lead you.
Yeah, basically, we will try to wait for God's leading. If we are able to save some, finances, then we will
We'll
build
build.
our home over in the property
Mhm.
while we're still renting,
Mhm.
and then we'll
At
just
least we're already here.
Yeah.
It's not that far to travel, So
So we'll just let God lead us one
Mhm.
step at a time.
and it's just good timing that I was able to find a job around here, and it's exactly the dates that I gave for my last day is like exactly the date that I'm gonna start also in the next job.
Well, you know what's funny about it? Because your supervisors told you to put up a
I had to
date
put up
when
a
you're
date,
going to
and I don't know.
resign, and
I
yet
can't
we don't
decide.
even have.
Yeah, I can't decide what date I'm gonna put. So I just keep praying, Lord,
Yeah.
please lead me until.
And there was no job yet, even
Yeah,
though
I
you put
don't
up
have
already.
I didn't
date.
find a job yet, but I put up the date, and then everybody was blaming me. Why? I said, oh, God is gonna provide. Don't worry. So, yeah. Until.
And luckily, we searched again
Mhm.
for jobs.
Mm,
And at first, there was somewhere in Sonora,
Sonora. It was really
but
far.
it was also
Yeah.
tough. So it was not just an easy way to,
to find a job.
until finally we found one here.
Mhm.
So, and
No, they called me. I applied at first, and they got like an in-house. So they said it's not available. So I said okay. So I looked for another job, and then that job, I didn't get the job. I got them a call or a message, and they said, Lora, are you still interested? The in-house applicant changed her mind, and she's not gonna, continue. So she said, are you still interested? I said, oh yeah, sure. She said, okay, let's process everything. And then I said, God is really, it's really for me.
yeah.
Mhm.
And what so happened was, that date that she put, that she will be resigning from that hospital,
Mhm.
and the time that this new job of hers will be accepting her was
Mhm.
just so closely knit that
Mhm.
in time she will be leaving this, she will
Yeah.
have a next job.
My next job.
And in between it, there's a 1 week gap where we can even be able to attend
the camp
a
meeting.
camp meeting about health.
Mhm.
How good is that, right? So,
Yeah.
so we just give God all the glory. And we know it's going to be tough because it's a testing time for all of us.
Mm.
So for those of you who are having also the same challenges as we do, don't give up. Okay? Let's just submit everything to God, His own timetable, but step up to the plate, because the Bible says, step into the water, and He will open the way for you.
Open the way, and He will give you. You have to have faith. God will provide.
I hope you've been encouraged on your country living journey and serving the Lord. Be blessed and be a blessing.
Be blessed and be a blessing.